What's going on, everybody? You already know?
What not?
It's your boy, Jamal, Jay.
And it's your boy, Adrian.
We are the Bryan Brothers. And today's a special day.
Yeah,
we got a very, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get comfy right now. Because we got a very talented artist here.
Yep.
I'm gonna let you take it away because, man, we got a lot to go, but we want to definitely give you that special welcome.
Yeah, man.
Remii's in the building, man.
Remii's in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Live and direct.
Yeah.
So, do you want to give, you know what? We'll start it off. So, what inspires you to be an artist? Because you're definitely, from what we know, someone that doesn't keep yourself in a box.
No, you can't do that, man.
No,
you can't do that. That to me is like being complacent or stagnant. Like you can't do that, bro. It's one of those things. I mean, honestly, inspiration as an artist. I get inspiration from everywhere, man. Like everywhere, even the smaller things in life, like just from all around, bro. I try to grab inspiration whenever I can. Right? Yeah, man.
So, we've known each other for a long time now.
We have.
And when I first found out that like you were making music, I was like, really? And then when you sent me the project, I was like, okay. I was like, okay.
Yeah, man.
You got bars. The flow is there. The concepts are on point. They match the song and everything about it. So I was like, this guy, he stepped it up. So I'm proud of the fact that, you're doing something constructive and you're good at it.
Thank you, bro.
It's really good to see.
I appreciate that.
And just keep on inspiring it and just making good music. And not only that, you do so much more. So let's move on. Where do you draw your inspiration from? Because people draw, like you said, inspiration from all over. But like, is there something that really gets you going? Like where do you really draw it from? Is it like music that you listen to?
I mean, okay, I can dive in a little bit to
maybe books.
Nah, man, you already know how it is with Caribbean parents, man.
Yeah, bro.
So
you have to read.
Yeah,
you must read.
So my mom, she's from Barbados, so
okay.
Yeah, like it was one of those things when I was younger. I used to have to read chapters to her before I went to sleep. And one thing she probably knew this, because she caught me on it a few times, but I used to skip lines like while I was reading to get it done over,
Oh, wow.
But yeah, man, there's that. To say books specifically, and like the people around me, bro. To be honest, like they definitely inspire me. Like I'm in a music group called Nuance, and I could definitely say those three other guys definitely inspire me, bro.
Yeah.
To be a better artist, for real. Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
Okay. So, speaking musically, there's so many artists. And I know, sometimes we have artists that we're really interested in, that we like and wish to work with, music, whichever. If you could pick past, present, and future, who would you be interested in working with?
That's a good question.
This is interesting. I just recently got this question. Honestly, I'm gonna say Ghostface.
Ghostface, okay.
Because of what was it? Sour Soul is a tape that I listened to really recently. Him and Bad Bad Not Good.
You're gonna have to do.
I'm gonna have to do some homework. I know.
No, but you know about Ghostface. That sounds like you gotta
honestly, that tape was like it blew my mind, bro. Like I always knew like he kind of into the whole jazz, genre, just on his own. But hearing that body of work, it really inspired me in a way to just apply myself in different areas of music. You know what I mean? So Ghostface for sure. If anybody knows me, like they could have guessed this one right away. Hove.
Okay.
For real, yeah. Okay. Like that's definitely up there. And last but not least, man, Prince. For real. Yeah, Prince.
That's definitely a unique one right there, man.
Yeah.
For most people, they're probably like, yo, Did you say Prince?
Yes, I said Prince.
Like, are you
I said
sure?
Prince.
Right?
You know,
Because
honestly,
that
it's
one is
of
different.
Those,
It's
yeah,
different.
man. It's one of those things where like he's the inspiration why I even wear these glasses.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So like he's the first person that I've ever seen in these.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you have multiple pairs because I've seen you in another color as well.
I have at least 10 now.
Wow.
Yeah. You know.
Serious.
Yeah. Like
Wow.
it's one of those things that's
Ladies and
definitely
gentlemen, sooner or later, we're gonna give you his Instagram, Facebook, whatever. I don't know. Maybe he might have them for sale or something. I'm just saying.
Yo, that definitely something that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
I've been playing around with a few designs. I do want to design my own 3-lens.
Yeah.
Like glasses. Yeah, for
I can
sure.
see it.
That's something I've been working on.
I can see it because
just got to be right.
when you came in, it like I didn't go like, oh shoot, like yo, those are like, it just looked like it was natural. Like they just suit like everything that you're wearing, and even with your presence too, it just seems like like it just goes.
You got to keep the third eye protected, bro. Even from the UV rays, you got to keep it protected, man.
He's on another wave.
Fashion, y'all matching up too.
Go
with the sweater. How'd I see you, man? We see you, bro.
So you spoke about Nuance, which is your group. Tell us who's in the group and a little about you guys. What kind of music you guys make together?
So, this music collective, we made a decision to come together. I'd say it was probably 4 years ago now. It's me, Quincy Owens, Louis F, and Touch.
Okay.
So yeah, the four of us make up Nuance. Yeah.
This is awesome.
How did you guys get started in like saying, okay, we're gonna form a group? Did it happen like naturally? Like you guys came together and said, yo, let's do this? Or
and you guys all went to school together too?
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
We all went to school together. We all played basketball together. Like how I actually met these guys was through basketball.
Okay.
Yeah. Like me and Quincy used to play on the same team. Me and Louis, we played for the same organization. We didn't end up playing for the same team until we got to high school.
Okay.
It was Durham City Bulldogs at the time, and then me and Quincy played on Ajax Lions.
Okay.
Yeah. And Touch was actually on. He was on Lions. Both of those guys were on Lions. We were all both on Lions, but you know how they used to have like the one team,
Oh
two
yeah,
team.
yeah.
So
A-team,
we're all on Ajax Lions.
Okay.
And all of us except for Quincy were on Durham City.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
And then we ended up going to the same high school.
So you guys all helped each other get buckets.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
yo, Quincy facilitator, bro. Quincy and Louis definitely facilitators. Those are the point guards right there.
Wow.
Like yo, Touch used to play point, but like yo,
He did?
I look at Touch as more like a 2, to be honest. You know what I mean? But like yo, super finesse.
Yeah.
Underneath the rim, like
So
before
when
there
he's
was Kyrie,
just
there was
filleting
Touch.
it, just
Yes, before there was Kyrie, there was
Okay.
Touch. I'm saying that still.
oh, that's a bold
I'm saying
statement.
that.
That's a bold
I'm saying that.
statement.
I'm saying that.
Wow.
Niggas, yo, people know.
They know.
They know about Touch with the left. They know.
yo,
They
lefties
know.
are dangerous.
For real.
ballers,
Oh, wow.
man.
For real.
So he had it in the bag from the jump.
So definitely, there's talent that you're talking about.
course.
When y'all are in the booth now, because y'all talked about boss. Let's like,
Yeah. How does that work in the booth?
who's that guy that comes up with fire? Who's leading it, or you know,
Yo,
that energy wave?
I've told this story before. But usually like yo, when we go and we record, like we all try to come prepared, you know what I mean? Some of us like working with the energy that's in the room. But it's always one of those things, man. Like we'll go and record our stuff. Everybody's going in, and like Touch will come through, and he's like, like you know, like I'm just chilling today. You know, I might have a little something. And this guy goes in the booth and he blacks out, man. Like it's crazy. Like every single time, bro.
Oh, wow.
Every single time.
So this is planned. So
I don't know, man. I feel
It's
like
definitely planned.
I feel like he really just doing his thing. Like he just feels the energy and
wow.
he just goes in, man.
So wait, does he come like with like his writtens, or it's like he goes in, it's like freestyle
See, like,
and like the bars?
I'll like for me specifically, most of the time I'm coming through prepared.
Coming through
You know
prepared.
what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not necessarily the guy that's gonna freestyle in the booth, but I'm the guy that's chilling in the corner, bop his head a little bit, and before you know it, I got a 16. You know what I mean? Like I definitely like making use of the energy,
races. Okay.
Energy in the room. You know what I mean? But yeah, like for the most part, like we do both. Like you know, like sometimes we freestyle a little bit when we're in the booth. Sometimes we come prepared. Sometimes we do come prepared, but we end up switching it up. Like like yeah, like you know, we just go with what feels right. Yeah,
sounds good, man.
Man.
So moving on. So the Toronto scene. How do you feel about artists in general? Music, art, whatever it is.
I like what's going on, man. I really like what's going on. I feel like now we all have an opportunity to be seen like on a global level, and I feel like a lot of us have been. Like we can always point to Toronto, you know what I mean? Like that's where everybody's gonna look initially, but I also gotta point to Durham as a region.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that, like a lot of talent has come out of there, man. For real.
That's true. From producers, spitters. I know there are some big producers like Boy Wonder himself. I think there's another guy by the name of T Minus. They all produce some, you know, crazy tracks
for real
for the top artists in the world. And there's also some spitters. Maybe I don't know exactly.
I mean, yo, yeah, you know about Nuance.
Alarm, you know, those alarms so you can just
check the Nuance for real. Check it.
He's prepared. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, we'll drop all Remii's tags and everybody else in the group so you guys can go check out their work and you'll find some tracks that you like for sure.
Hey, and speaking about work, you have a lot of things that you're doing besides also the music because you're an artist. When you came in right away, I noticed the hoodie. And that stood out, man. Like, talk to us about your clothing because man,
everything goes right now.
So,
he's just dripping
Match
right now.
You come with the sauce, man.
So,
What's going on?
man.
Now.
In September last year, on September 5th, I came out with a collection called Dragon Series. You know, September 5th, 905.
Hey,
you know the tie-in there.
Let's get it.
But yeah, pretty much the first collection of Dragon Series, it's all streetwear. So it's like, you know, t-shirts, hoodies, crew necks, dad hats, knitted hats, all of that, you know. I'm just trying to cover the basics with this collection, and then I actually have plans to move on and do something a little bit more formal for the second collection.
Formal?
Yes.
Okay.
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, he said formal.
Yes.
So if you're thinking, you know, streetwear and that's where you stop,
nah, man.
You gotta up your game because Remiii said that he's going formal.
Yes. And there's a kids line to the first collection too.
Yes, we did see that.
Yes, so
that was amazing to see the kids there,
know?
And they look happy, bro. Those kids look happy. We seen it on Instagram.
Yeah,
they look like they had a good time.
So yeah, you know, Dragon Series comes in kid sizes as well,
and that's awesome to see that. It's not only like a certain age group of people that can, you know, take something from Remiii and be inspired or enjoy it.
Yeah,
you're saying from, you know, young,
man,
to old, doesn't matter, right?
Of
That's
course.
Wow. That's awesome.
What would you say the dragon represents, or what does it mean to you? Just to give people a little bit of feel of like the series and the meaning of it.
I mean, dragons they represent a lot, especially in the Eastern culture. It's dragons represent wisdom, good fortune, strength, and for me, I identify with all three of those things. And one thing that I thought could set it apart and kind of make it, like, you know, more my own, was to add the additional eye.
Yeah.
Because when I look in the mirror, like, this is what I see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to add to those three things already, I feel like introspection is another thing that comes with the additional eye as well. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have to pay attention. Remiii is a below the surface guy. You know what I mean?
For real.
And we like that. It's good to see, man. Like, your intellect's on another level, bro. You definitely stepped up, bro.
Yeah.
It's awesome to see. Let's move forward. We're gonna get into basketball.
Okay.
Recently we lost a legend.
Yes, R.I.P. to
Kobe Bryant.
For real.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's been pretty tough the past couple of days. I wanted just to throw it in there just to pay respects. R.I.P. to the late great Kobe Bryant, and we're praying for his family. and it's been pretty rough.
Yeah, man.
But
GG as well, man.
GG too,
yeah,
man.
And the
and
other people that
the
were
rest of
lost
the
in the
people.
flight, of course.
Yeah.
But hearing that other people, not just him, were on that flight, that was devastating, man.
Super
was
devastating. It definitely was. How has Kobe Bryant inspired you?
Kobe Bryant, like, yo, everybody knows the Mamba mentality, man. Like,
Mhm.
that's something that is definitely gonna live on.
Yeah.
Like, for real. That's a huge inspirational set of two words that were just put together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's something that I'm definitely gonna carry forward and inspires me still.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when we were younger, our grandfather sent us some money, just like, hey, you know, you guys buy yourself something nice. And I remember going into Champs with my mom and like you know what do I really want right now? And I seen the Kobe Bryant jersey.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, like this is crazy. Like, I gotta get this. But when, you know, you check the tags and you see how much
back in the day
that
too.
those cost,
Yo,
right?
Yeah, man.
I wasn't able to afford it. So I looked over to my right or left. I can't really remember, but I seen the practice jersey.
Yes.
And I got that.
Yes.
I got the practice jersey
Yes.
as a kid. And let me tell you, like, I wore that thing out. Like, literally,
Trust
I
me.
wore it out
Yeah,
till I
man.
had to throw it away.
Yeah, man.
So-
I used to have the warm up, man. The black.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, the black, purple, and gold warm up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, man.
That's
I
crazy.
used to wear that, like,
Bro,
yo, grade 9
wear it out.
with the black cat 3s.
Yo, I remember the black cat threes.
Yo, crazy, man.
That
Crazy
fit must have been
stuff. Crazy.
dangerous.
Trust me, that was my
That-
go-to. What? Yo,
that-
it's a jam.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the fit still. That's the fit still.
Listen,
Basic jam.
it was a
Yo,
jam.
yeah, man.
They toss you a ball, yo,
Yeah,
you're
yes,
ready with it
yes.
too.
Shorts are on always.
Let's go
Always.
underneath.
You know
Crazy,
what?
bro.
That actually was our model back then. Do you remember?
Yeah, man.
Yo,
We used to hoop every day.
anywhere. Listen,
Yo,
anywhere.
every day.
If
Trust
there
me.
was a basketball court
Yeah, man.
and like, you know, somebody was just playing, like we all had shorts. Like we were ready to go.
Bro,
You're a
shout
baller.
out
Your
to the
shorts had to
street.
be.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Brandon and his net. Shout out to
Yeah.
Glen Grove. Shout out to Parkway.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure.
like, yeah, man,
we had some
courts, man.
battles, guys.
For real,
like
man.
we had some crazy
For real,
battles,
man.
especially on the street.
Yeah, man.
Like we would be playing all through the day. Kids don't do this, but like we skip school sometimes,
Yeah,
like,
man.
and
Yeah,
we
crazy.
got it in on that street.
Crazy.
Man.
So that's crazy.
Talking about that, do you have like any, I guess, memory from watching like a Kobe game that you were like, yo, this guy's crazy, or I remember when he did this, or
Yo,
he did that.
there's one thing that I can remember he did in transition that blew my mind. And this
Transition,
is how
okay.
I knew that Kobe's footwork was A1. I remember this guy, he was on a fast break. I don't remember who he was playing, but he put it around his back.
Oh,
and
I
did a
think I know what you're talking
360.
about.
Like, yo, that right there, I was just like, yo, like, you know, like Kobe's footwork, crazy,
You
man.
know what? I remember
Crazy,
that same
man.
play.
Yes.
And I think the guy was trailing him on the left side.
Yes.
And Kobe
went
took
for
the
the
ball.
steal.
Yeah, he went
Yup.
for the steal. Kobe wrapped it around his back, came under
Yes.
neither of them on the opposite side
Yes.
and dunked it. And I was like, oh my god.
Yes.
You
Yes.
are the GOAT.
That's like, yo,
excuse
crazy,
me, sir.
man. It's crazy.
That boy is the GOAT.
Crazy.
That boy is nice. man.
Crazy, man.
Do you have a favorite Kobe memory?
To be honest, I think not specifically, but I remember I think it was Jordan's last All-Star game,
Mm-hmm.
and Kobe pretty much was like, "Okay, this is your last game, but you're not gonna be the one taking the last shot and having that moment."
Yeah.
And that to me, I just knew right away. I'm like, "Yo, Kobe's just stone cold, man."
Kobe.
That guy was so competitive on a level. Everybody wanted MJ to hit his fadeaway shot to end the game. You know, like leave it off on the note, like MJ hit the big shot, game's done.
Yeah.
They won. Kobe wasn't having that. To me, he solidified himself to be stone cold, man.
Of course.
Yeah.
That was it. Kobe,
Um,
man.
what if I have a favorite Kobe memory? There were so many memories that I had from Kobe that I loved. I'll talk about one that hurt me, which is pretty obvious.
Oh, come on. Don't do it.
But he dropped 81 points
81, man.
on the Raptors. Listen, 81 points. Obviously, you know, if you're a fan of basketball,
That's a lot of
you
points.
you know the story, you know the
81,
storyline. But think
bro.
about it, 81 points in a
81.
single game.
That's a lot of
81.
points.
81.
It's not even like 2 games together. Like, you know, you compare how much.
81, bro.
Wow.
81. Yo, you guys
that would
remember
hurt me.
that Jalen Rose commercial? That's one of my favorite commercials.
Wait, which
bro.
commercial?
It was when he
Oh,
was
man.
in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Kobe was sitting there. The waitress asked
Refresh
him
my
like,
memory.
"What did he want to drink?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "He'll take like a
Vodka
a
martini.
vodka martini." Asked him how much. Man looked at Jin and said, "81." How much? Like how much drinks do you want?
Don't
I said
do that.
81 and
Yeah.
looked at Jin.
Don't do that,
Yeah,
Kobe.
man,
Don't
crazy.
do that.
Crazy, bro.
Yo.
You know what? They actually played it on. I think it was TSN.
Yeah.
I seen part of it, but then I got distracted doing
Yeah.
something. But,
Even the Kanye
Oh,
West
wow.
commercial, man. Him and
oh my
Kanye.
God, I
The
don't
more
remember
better,
that.
Yeah.
Yo,
Nah.
you guys, how you guys remembering these commercials? I don't remember that
Yo,
one. either.
honestly, like those, they're gonna go down in history, man.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
They're
You
gonna go
remember
down
that
in history,
commercial?
man.
Actually, I don't remember that one. But guess what one I do remember? I don't think it was a commercial, but when Kobe jumped over the car.
I think that
Yeah.
was a commercial.
Remember that?
Wasn't
Was
it?
was it a commercial?
I don't think it was a commercial, but I remember that's when the
I seen it on YouTube.
the hyper dunks came out.
Yeah, it was for
Yeah.
shoes. I remember that.
Mhm.
That was crazy.
Mhm.
Man,
There's so many memories, but
so much you can take away from,
For real,
from Kobe, man.
Yeah.
He definitely is. He has a lot, man. A lot that we'll never forget.
That he
Kobe
did.
won't forget you, man.
yeah.
You're definitely that guy. So just to get kind of back on track with things, the question I do want to ask: you have a lot of projects, or you have a big project, the Renaissance that you came up with. That
Mhm.
body of work was amazing.
Thank you.
And talking about Kobe and work ethic, I know you have incredible work ethic. Is there anything maybe you want to hint to people you have coming out, or you're doing things?
Actually, yeah. Share that project
there-
with
Start with that
everybody.
one,
Yeah,
actually,
share,
first.
share that project.
What
share
I
that
do,
project.
what I do want to say,
Mhm.
for Renaissance specifically, I'm gonna be releasing a few songs as remixes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, I do have a few guest spots. Guys are letting the cat out of the bag a
I-
little bit.
I'm sorry.
We have
I
to.
got
I
hyped.
let
We
these
have to.
guys
You
know
gotta give the people
behind the
something.
scenes, you know, what was on the horizon.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, like yo, there's an EP that's coming out. We already shot all the visuals for it.
Okay.
The group tape, like we're working on that right now.
Mhm.
Quincy's actually working on a project as well. That's gonna be crazy. I want to tell you guys the name because it's a sick name, but I'm not gonna do him like that. I'm gonna let him tell you.
Yeah,
himself,
let
you know?
him get into
But
that.
yeah, man, like yo, all of us are working, bro. It's one of those situations where, like yo, we wanna make sure that everybody's engaged and everybody gets a chance to hear not just us together but us individually as well. So we're taking our time. Like Louis was the first one out the gate. He gave us 2 projects, Road to Louisville and Louisville, which are both on all the streaming platforms right now: Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, iTunes, all that stuff. And then I came out with Renaissance. And as I mentioned before, Quincy's next up, man.
Okay.
When's that project coming out?
Honestly, from conversations that we've
I don't know if you want
had,
to spoil it.
he's aiming for, because we got a lot of music, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we just want to make sure that things are done right, and we're really big on timing. So
Okay.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna say, expect some heat.
Oh.
Later this year. That's a big
Ladies and
hint right
gentlemen,
there. Expect some heat.
later this
Look
year.
out for
Expect
that,
some
man.
heat.
Look
you know?
out for that.
Wow, that's crazy.
Did you want to say something, or
No.
is there, where can people, I guess, see like your IG page or anything if they want to get a little bit deeper and do their own homework?
Yeah, because they gotta find your current project, right?
Yeah.
You guys gotta see what he's about.
Of course.
Remii's a spitter. Just let him know.
So my IG is Remiii 905. So REMII 905. You can
Yeah,
also,
right?
of course, man, of course, you know. You can also go to our group page, Nuance 905, and then Louis' IG. I'm terrible with these names.
Don't worry about
it's
it.
Louis F. Baby.
Mm-hmm.
Quincy's IG page is Own It or Own Up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Touch's
Yeah,
IG page is _Touch.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And if for some reason you didn't get that down quick enough, we'll have it in the description so you
Perfect.
guys can go and you guys can check it out. and then taking everybody from the group and see what you like, find some tracks, and summertime, springtime, whatever.
Yeah.
Just do your thing and enjoy the music, right?
And special shout out to my boy Touch.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's in Bali right now for his birthday.
Oh wow!
His birthday was yesterday, so
How long is he there for?
Happy New Year, my guy. That's how we wish each other happy birthday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, and you.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
That's a new year.
That's awesome.
When you celebrate
But
that
the guy's
birthday, that's
he's in
deep.
Bali right now.
Yeah, he's in Bali right now.
Wow, do you know exactly where he's staying?
Nah, I don't. We're gonna get the full
Yeah,
recap
because
when he gets back.
I gotta check his Instagram, see what he's doing
I'm
right now.
telling you, if you check
He's going
there's
hard,
some
eh?
heat right now, bro.
Yeah?
There's some heat up there right now. Like the last post that I saw this guy post, I was like, wow, like it's beautiful
He's
out
living,
there.
like-
It's beautiful out there.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, like
I
later
know,
this
man.
year, I'm trying to plan for Thailand. I
Do
don't
it,
know if
bro.
it's gonna happen. If it
You gotta
does,
do it. You gotta do it.
I'd be
man.
happy. But yeah,
You know, it's on the record now. You know, you gotta go.
yeah.
Traveling, man. Try to see other places in the world, man.
All right, so look, you guys work hard when you're coming up with concepts and
Mhm.
making your music.
Hmm.
There's so many people these days that are trying to, figure what their skill and their talent is,
Hmm.
and they want to put it out there, but they don't know how to do that.
Mhm.
Can you kind of talk to those people and give them some guidance on
Uh,
how to start, and build the belief in themselves, and then just, put it out there and let the world decide.
Some
Well,
motivation.
Yeah.
Well, like first and foremost, you gotta trust yourself, and you gotta trust your instincts, and you gotta believe in yourself.
Okay.
You also gotta trust the process and enjoy the journey, man. Because
Yeah.
honestly, a lot of people feel like the end of the road is where things are the best. But for me, in my opinion, like you gotta really enjoy the ups and downs in the journey. Like that, those are the defining moments that you'll look back to at the end of the road. When you be like, yo, like I made it through this. I made it through this.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, just believe in yourself, trust the
deep.
process, and work hard, man. Like Mamba mentality, bro. Like, as I mentioned before, you gotta work hard. You gotta focus. You gotta lock in.
Wow.
Straight up,
Yeah.
man.
So when you were first starting, like, what were the things that you were going through? Like, thoughts that came in your mind, like, I don't know if it's good enough.
It's
When you first started.
it's so funny, and like I was talking to Quincy specifically the other day, like about this.
Mhm.
We got to a point, like when we first started recording, we recorded a couple songs,
Mhm.
and we're like, yo, like this bars top to bottom, like yo, like are we gonna be able to keep this up, bro? Like you think we're gonna run out of bars? And like it was just funny, like, just revisiting that with him, because it's just like, yo, like I feel like the reason why we're so good in that aspect when it comes to bars and metaphors, it's our perspective. Like it's the way that we see things.
Wow.
So like with that being it, we can
So,
never.
I'm
run
about to
out of
cut you
bars.
out for a quick second.
Yeah.
We got to share a message with you guys. We'll be right back.
Hey, we want to thank you guys for, following us and still holding on and listening to the great content that we have coming on. But what are you guys doing? Like, you know,
if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe, like,
definitely.
and then after the episode's done, leave some comments. What you thought about the episode and what you took away.
As always, we appreciate you. Love is love.
But yeah, man. Conversation I was having with Quincy a few days ago was it's funny enough. But like we used to think that we were actually gonna run out of bars. It's just like, yo, like we put so much into these songs. Like, are we gonna be able to do this again? And like one reason that I say like most definitely, and one thing that we actually talked about is just like, yo, like what makes us the artists and the lyricists that we are is our perspective. Like, it's not necessarily like each bar, like, there being X amount of bars in a song. It's the way that we see things. Like,
Yeah.
in the way that we see things, we're able to paint a certain picture, and then the metaphors, like they make themselves almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
So yeah, man, that's definitely something I'd say that I wouldn't say we struggled with it, but that thought crossed our mind like initially early when we started doing this, but now that's something we laugh about. You know what I mean?
Man, that's great. And you know what? That kind of ties in with like the next question I did want to ask. So like, there's a point guard named Fred VanVleet, and he talks about like betting on yourself.
Yeah,
and
man.
from what you guys basically, the trust factor, you guys bet on each other and bet on yourselves, and knowing like You can get the job done when you're
course.
confident. Can you talk about the importance on betting on yourself and having that confidence in what you do?
Yeah, man, of course. Like I was saying earlier, like you gotta believe in yourself, like before anybody else is gonna believe in you. You know what I mean? You gotta see yourself in the spot that you want to be.
True.
And, like, betting on yourself, it's essential, bro. Like it's one of those things where, like, how can you expect anybody to place their faith in you if you don't have faith in yourself?
Trust
You know
me.
what I mean? So yeah, man, that's what
just,
it is.
He's just dropping bars, man.
You know, it's perspective, man. You know, that third eye is wide open.
Ladies and gentlemen, have faith in yourself. If you have a talent, a skill, whatever it is, you need to develop that. The world is waiting, and
everybody starts somewhere, man.
Yeah, so you got to develop yourself.
Man. Let's go.
So speaking about Fred VanVleet and the Raptors, let's touch on Fred VanVleet first.
Okay.
How do you feel about his game right now?
Yo, honestly, like,
we're just gonna start with Fred, and then where's Warren? Let's start with Fred.
Yo, he really surprised me last season, bro. Like, really surprised me. Where I was like, yo, like I didn't think he was gonna be balling out like that. You know what I mean? And like, yo, like he proved himself to me, man.
Yeah,
like, for real.
He proved himself to the world.
Yeah, it was one of those situations I felt a little weird about him wearing number 23, but like, you know, it's like,
really, you felt the way about that?
A little bit, because like I feel like you gotta be you know a certain type of athlete to wear that number. Like I think about all the NBA players that wore 23, and like they're all lethal.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Wait, is there anybody currently wearing 23 that shouldn't be? That's kind of a stretch. I know we got Google for that, but
I'm trying to think. Nobody off the top of my head, man.
Do you know anybody right now?
I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Who else is wearing 20?
Just LeBron and Fred, I guess. Is that it?
That might be it.
Might be it. That's okay.
But like I
don't
said,
know, Fred,
man,
does he
only like he was on the Raptors. You know what I mean?
True.
He came from the G League. I was like, okay, like let's see what you're made of. You know what I mean? And he proved it.
Bro,
for real, he proved
himself, man.
Yeah.
He laid it all out.
Yeah, man.
He laid it all out.
Yeah, man. He was cooking.
So now about the Raptors, how do you feel about them as a collective?
Right now, like, yo, I'm happy with the squad. Like, honestly, I'll go on record and say, I've been like a legit fan, solid for the last 4 to 5 years. I'll say before I wasn't a firm because I was really upset with the Bargnani pick, man. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like yo, like what is he saying now?
Yeah, I didn't know where you're gonna go.
What is he saying right now?
Wasn't that the same draft pick where I think Wade? No, it wasn't Wade. No,
yeah, I didn't know where you're gonna go with that.
Rudy Gay or I can't.
Yeah, no,
I don't want to give the wrong thing.
Regardless,
we Gay. Oh.
Bargnani should not have been first pick. I'm going to go on record and say Bargnani should not have been the number 1 pick.
Yeah,
like, that should not have happened, bro.
I wonder if he's back in the Euro.
I don't know, but he's not in the league, and that's a problem for me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, man, because we gave him that shot, we gave him that opportunity, and like he's supposed to be the guy.
That was a weird stretch. I won't lie, that was a weird stretch for the Raptors because they were like. It's like, are we putting all our chips down on Bargnani right now?
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Wasn't he supposed to, I guess, kind of be like the new Dirk?
Yes,
so to say.
Yo, a lot of people in the league have been aiming to replicate legends, and it's just like I hear you guys, but like nah, like you know, you gotta focus on what is right in front of you, not potential. Because another person that I got a name, and I hate to point these guys out, but Caboclo.
I knew you were going there. I knew you were going there.
He's supposed to be the new KD.
2 years from being 2 years.
Like, nah.
You used to say that. No,
2 years away from
2 years.
That was crazy, man. That was crazy.
What?
So, like,
but
you know.
Then, Bruno took his talents down to Memphis.
Yeah.
And he started balling. What
is he saying?
Balling a bit.
Oh.
A bit balling, a little bit.
I mean,
I gotta check in on him. You know, I haven't heard from him in a little bit.
Maybe he's back in the G League. I don't know.
I gotta make sure he's good. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make sure he's good.
But the fans actually loved Bruno for a bit. Like whenever he came on and like
it was
more
there's
a couple minutes left in the game.
Excited to want to see him at least try and score, and then.
But Jamal, when he hit a 3, the crowd went nuts.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I saw a clip of this guy getting dunked on in transition, and like he was broken on the sidelines, bro. Like he was tearing up, man, and like You know,
who bagged on him?
Yo, I don't remember. I think it was in practice, bro. Like, I don't even think it was like an official. It was either practice or like a summer league game.
Maybe
and like,
it was DeRozan.
he was shattered, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I was like,
hurts.
yo, like
I don't know why he was shouted for.
I'm just saying, like, yo, on the Raptors, I'm happy where we're at now. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I'm happy to see, like, whoa, the players that we have, how we're gelling as a team.
Yeah.
You know, we're still recognized as the world champions.
Don't forget
I want to make that clear. No matter what,
Yep.
you want to put an asterisk beside our championship, but like, yo, like we won, regardless of anything.
Yes, son.
You know what I mean? Injuries are a part of the game.
Yeah.
Injuries are a part of the game, and
Yep.
yo, we're the last men standing.
And the Raptors are actually looking to make some trades. Well, apparently,
Yeah.
there's been some rumors that they're trying to get rid of either Marc Gasol, Serge Ibaka, and it's weird, but Kyle.
Yeah.
There's like some you know how you scrolling through Instagram and like you see like rumor, like
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So we've seen that on a few pages. What do you think? Think Raptors need to make a trade? You think they're okay?
I'm willing. I do like Marc Gasol. I've always liked Marc Gasol. I feel like he's at a point in his career right now where we might be able to get something really good for him at this point, considering the season he just came off of.
Yeah.
Serge, I feel like we could get something for him too. I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan of Serge, but I feel like he definitely could have did a little bit better. And Kyle, I appreciate Kyle. Like, yo,
hold on, where you going here?
Game 6, I appreciate Kyle. I appreciate Kyle so much, bro. I feel like, you know, like the contract that we gave him, like he deserved that.
He definitely did.
But I do feel like
where you going here, bro?
He's the deciding factor, really. Like, if he's included in the deal, I feel like we're definitely getting a solid piece, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I can't see us trading away Spicy P.
No, that's not happening. Shut that down. Shut it down.
That's what I'm saying.
Shut it down.
So, like, yo, like we're gonna keep Siakam. We're gonna keep Freddie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time
Kyle might be the guy. You got to look at the numbers. You got to look at his contract.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's not gonna not take the max next year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, yo, like,
I don't know.
Should we, in your opinion, be paying Kyle Lowry max money next season?
Nah, because of his.
That was quick. That was quick.
Explain. Because of his age and also it seems like it's. I want to really just say because of his age, but he's not a max player anymore. His time has kind of already came.
Well, guys,
he can still contribute to a contender team, but you're only giving max players to guys that you feel can like really like turn it around like a Siakam can right now. Like, Fred is more of a complimentary guy. He's not a guy you build a team around. You build a team around max players.
How you feel, bro?
I don't know, because Kyle does so much. Like, every game, when you watch how this guy hustles and how he leads the team, he's a critical piece to the Raptors. Like, they need him.
Of course.
And I think he still deserves to get that max. I think he still deserves to lead this team.
So, all right. So
I honestly, like, I believe in him. Like, I honestly believe in Kyle Lowry. And if he was to be traded, I think a lot of fans would be devastated.
I have one question.
All right, shoot.
Before you know, we make a move on the Raptors.
Okay.
Because obviously I'm not in the locker room. I'm not talking to Kyle. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's willing to take and what he's not willing to take. But what is the next contract you would throw his way?
Well, that's a really tough question. That's a tough
hypothetical.
question.
Completely hypothetical. What's the next contract you would throw his way?
I don't even know.
Because he just won a championship. You got to reward that, and he was pivotal.
Yeah.
So what kind of contract are you really gonna throw him?
Give him the same contract that he just got of that 1 year, 32.
You're gonna give him another 1 year?
You can't extend it any more further than that. As much as yes, he's done a lot of great things.
Let's have a look.
I don't think he should be getting a max.
Okay.
I feel like a 1 year, You're
yeah,
trying
okay,
to
the
raise
max. Yeah, I get that. Maybe not a max.
You're trying to raise up now Fred to carry the torch if Fred ends up staying.
You gotta think. You
right?
gotta have
Yeah,
foresight.
You gotta
bro.
think in the long run.
long term.
So, you know what? My opinion, I think just give him another like 32 something. Because if you drop it any lower, I feel Larry's that type of guy that'll speak up and be like, "Yo, I'm out of here." You know what? There's a couple other teams that probably want me. I need more than this. You guys know what I did already.
So this is his current situation.
Yeah.
The Toronto Raptors have signed Kyle Lowry to a 1-year, $31 million extension through the 2020 to 2021 NBA season.
So what are you thinking, bro?
I would say maybe the same.
Okay.
Probably the same deal, man.
All right.
Because he's still playing high-level basketball.
He is.
Like, look how he contributes every night.
Something just came to my mind though.
All right, shoot.
How would you do that now, knowing that we're trying to save cap space to possibly sign Giannis now?
Oh. You gotta sit,
Let's say
you
now
gotta
if we can
sit
make a
back.
good pitch. Are we really now giving him? Are we letting him go and continuing with Fred? That, you know what? I'm gonna leave it there.
So
That,
same, bro.
But, and then again, when you think about it, Fred, the way he's playing right now,
All
Crazy.
right. All right. So you
oh
know,
man, guys, what would you do? Go in the
For
comment
real.
section and let us
for
know.
real.
What would you do in this situation? Are we letting go of Kyle Lowry? Are we letting Fred VanVleet step into that position and take over? What would you guys do? Go in the comment section and let us know.
We'll throw out one more Raptors question.
All right, go ahead.
Do you feel we're able to run it back?
Do I feel like we're? I
You
like.
gotta sit back.
That's
Nah, you
tough, I
gotta-
know.
You gotta
honestly,
sit back for that one.
honestly, with
Mhm.
the changes that have been made to the team, I don't know if we would make it all the way. With the things that happened last season, like the dominoes would really, or all the pieces of the puzzle would really have to fit together in order to run it back, or we would have to make a big move. So that's why I'm so willing to.
That's what I'm thinking. It has to be a big move. Has to.
Like Serge and Gasol, you
You
I would
package
do
that up?
I would do that. Do I think we can run it back though with the team that we currently have right now? I'm hopeful.
That's where you're gonna leave it?
I'm hopeful.
You're
I
hopeful?
like that answer.
I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
I like that answer.
That's a neutral answer.
You know, I'm hopeful.
That's a
man. I'm hopeful.
neutral
There's a
answer.
possibility there.
Anything is possible, man. What's
Anything's
KG,
possible.
man?
Straight, yeah.
Anything is
You
possible.
screaming that out, man. Let's
Jim,
go,
how do
man.
you feel about that?
I feel right now we have the potential to do that. I'll say the same answer as you. Anything's possible.
You're
right
keeping
now.
it neutral?
Yeah, I gotta keep it neutral for the guys. Anything's possible right now.
How you feeling, man?
I want to be brutally honest.
Go ahead.
I want to be brutally honest and say I don't see it happening this year.
Okay. All right.
I want to be brutally honest.
All right. That's cool.
But I'm gonna keep it neutral. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that the Raptors can pull it off
Shout out my guys.
and
man.
win
Shout out
another
the Six,
championship. If they do it, listen, the city is shut
Oh,
down.
Yeah, the parade was crazy.
Like
this
it's just done.
The parade was
If,
crazy.
if
Yeah.
any of my workers
Or
see
last
this,
year.
I'm letting you know I'm calling in sick. In advance. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well.
So you won't be there.
Somehow on the Raptors parade championship, I'm ill.
Were you there?
You know.
I was, man.
Oh, you were?
I was.
Listen, I was talking to this guy the other day. I won't say any names, but he was telling me like he was actually standing on the bus. Like there's buses down there.
Yeah.
He was on like the buses, just
Yeah,
like
man. Yo, Pete.
doing his thing, taking pictures, turning up. I'm like, what?
Yo, people were on the bus terminals. People were on like the signs of buildings. Like yo,
People.
yeah, man. Like yo, anything that people could climb to, they were climbing to, man.
If I got close to her, I'd definitely go crazy, man.
For real.
That's insane. So, I think we're about to wrap it up here. My last question is, what can people expect from you
Yo,
going forward? Projects, music, clothing, whatever it is.
in all aspects, you can expect consistency. You can expect quality,
Yep.
and you can expect. This is it's an interesting question. You can expect. You can definitely expect perspective.
Let's go.
Yeah, an ill perspective. Yeah,
An ill perspective.
for real.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your boy Remiii, and he's a part of Nuance.
Yeah,
Go check out
Nuance.
their projects.
Yeah.
And tell them again where they can find you.
They can find me on IG, REMII 905. They can find the rest of us at our group account, Nuance 905, Louis F. Baby, Own It or Own Up, and _touch. That's all of our IG handles there. And you can find all of our music on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, and Tidal, and Google Play.
That's awesome.
Thank you for coming.
And notice, I said products, but soon you're gonna have some stuff to bring to the marketplace.
Of course. Like for all my merchandise right now, you can hit me up on IG. Actually filtering everything through there right now. We're working on a website currently.
Okay.
So when I launch the second collection is when I'm gonna bring everything to the forefront. You'll be able to find music, clothes, everything there, everything there. So. Yeah,
that's awesome. Again, thank you so much, man.
Remiii
Really appreciate your time.
Man.
It's Remiii in the building, ladies and gentlemen. And we are the Bryan Brothers. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go in the comment section. Let us know how you felt about today's episode. And again, we greatly appreciate your time.
Love it.
Subscribe, like, all that stuff. Thanks, guys. Peace.